What's up, people of YouTube?
Secure
My
the
name is
objectives.
TechWizard45, and before I even start this commentary,
Securing
I'd like
A.
to thank my buddy H4 for helping me
Enemy
record
has
this.
C.
If you'd like to check out any of his cool videos, the link to his channel will be in the description below.
Securing Bravo.
And then if you'd also like to know anything about my class, I'm using Attack Mask, Scavenger, and then on my PDW I'm using EMAG for grip and laser sight.
Securing Bravo.
But within this commentary, I'm going to be talking about console wars that have been going on lately between the PS4 and the Xbox One. Because for the moment, the PS4 is in the lead. But then I've been hearing now lately that the Xbox One is coming back from friends and me reading a whole bunch of different stuff. But with the Xbox One coming back, it's kind of slightly a surprise because of how many mistakes that they made during the when they first came out. I think it was at E3 when they came out, and the PS4 was like on top. Like they knew exactly what they were doing at E3. But then after Xbox One started doing their 180 thing, they really started changing things around. So the Xbox One would basically turn into the Xbox 360 just with more perks, more hard drive, and just a better system overall, like a 360, but just a better system without all the bullcrap that they added to it. Because the one reason why I didn't really want to buy the Xbox One at all was because of people, not because of people, because of the Xbox value within. You'd have to be online at least once a day. The Kinect was always on if you bought the Kinect with it. And just a whole bunch of other bullshit that nobody really liked. So PS4 orders kept going through the roof. And then after they did that 180, they changed it to where it doesn't have to be always online. Kinect can be turned off. And I'm really slightly happy that they did this, only because it's going to be a better console that way. But with everything that's going on with the PS4, I think the PS4, because what they're doing with the PS4 is that they're making it to where it works great for PS4 exclusives and for indie games. And for the multiplayer, I don't really know how they're going to do it. The only thing that I've heard about the multiplayer for any game for the PS4 is Battlefield's going to have 60 frames per second and that there's going to be 64 players per lobby. Now I don't know if that's going to also happen on the Xbox, because I haven't heard anything about the Xbox having that. But I have heard that the Xbox is also getting DLC quicker, like they did for Call of Duty for Battlefield. Which I'm really, I mean, it sucks, but it's like you can't really do much. I'm kind of irritated about it, but you can't really do much. But I mean, with the Xbox exclusives, what's coming out right now, we got Titanfall, I know is coming out, which I'm really excited for. I really hope that that's going to be a great game. So I'm hopefully going to try to get it for PC. Definitely will try to get it for Xbox. But with the PS3, the only thing I really don't like about the PS3 is the controller. Only because of the touchscreen that they added to it, and the I don't like the menu a whole lot, but the menu I can probably deal with more than the controller. The only reason why I don't like the controller with the touchscreen, anyways, is because I don't know how they're going to implement it into FPS games such as Call of Duty or Battlefield, unless it's just like throw nade or something like that. But because they still have the left to right bumpers, I don't know how they're going to use the touchscreen a whole lot, unless it's like maybe like let's take an example for Black Ops 2. If you call in a lightning strike, you can use the touchscreen on the controller to point where you want it. But I don't really know how that's going to work out.
Confirmed.
But it should be interesting how they're going to do it, only for the reasons that I think it will work well with how like story modes such as like one of the PS4 exclusives coming out is Watch Dogs, which I'm excited for. Like with that, I can picture you having to like drag something along the lines to hack it, and I could see you having to. You could use your finger for more precision and stuff like that from the touch thing. But other than that, I don't understand how they're gonna implement it. It should. I'm kind of interested, curious, all at the same time, and excited.
Secure the objective.
But I do believe the Xbox has the upper hand with the controller, because I do believe that the controller looks way better than it did for Xbox 360, and it does look better than the PS4 one. They also have the upper hand with, of course, the DLCs.
Securing B.
Some exclusives, their upper hands on. I still think PS4's PlayStation's, not just PS4, just PlayStation in general, is, I think, have the better exclusives. Kingdom Hearts, Jack and Daxter from all the old times.
Hostile UAV.
I think Spyro. I don't remember if PS1 was Spyro and Crash Bandicoot
ready to deploy.
was only. I know the
UAV inbound.
Wrath of Cortex. I know that one was, I believe, for Xbox, but for like the PS1s, I don't remember if the Xbox came out when the PS1 did, and they didn't have like any of the Spyro games. But I know Jack and Daxter, Kingdom Hearts, Star Wars Battlefront, I believe, was a PlayStation exclusive too, and all of those were great games. So I'm really excited, and I really hope that PS4 will have some more exclusives and more indie games. I'm hoping for some great indie games that are coming out, because that's what they're being based on. But I would really like it if they actually did more with the main games that are coming out. I mean, with trying to get more people involved with the main games, like try to have... Because I read that Xbox are having trusted servers for Call of Duty Ghosts. It's like, why can't PlayStation have that? I don't understand. Because to me, it's sometimes not fair, but then it is fair with what we get for our exclusives. But then I also hear now that Kingdom Hearts 3 isn't even an exclusive anymore, that Xbox actually bought it. So it's like, it's really like, just buy the Xbox. Just Microsoft wants you to get rid of Sony completely. And it's like, I've been a Sony man all my life from, like I said, PS1. I've only touched an Xbox if I'm at a friend's house, but never from then have I ever touched an Xbox or even bought one. I've been a Sony man. The only reason is because of the exclusives. But since it seems like Microsoft is buying out all the exclusives, I might actually switch over to Xbox. Not until a later date, of course, but I probably will start switching over to the Xbox One. But for now, PS4 will be my choice, with the pre-orders so I can get mine in time. I'm going to a convention sometime this week, so it probably will be my final decision on whether or not which one I'm pre-ordering. But for now, my mind's set on the PlayStation 4. Hopefully with this convention coming up, I'll be able to see different stuff, play different stuff, see what's going on with the two systems, and just basically hope for the best. But for the moment, I'm content with my Sony stuff. I know a lot of my friends, Xbox friends, were switching over to PlayStation, but now because they're going back and they're becoming better than the PlayStation, they're thinking about coming back to the Xbox. So I don't know, it's really all in the air right now. It should be interesting to see if Sony tries to come up with anything better. Maybe get like, I don't know, I guess dedicated servers. I know Sony's interface is going to be a little bit different with how everything is going on. But it should be a new experience, which I'm glad. It's not like the old common experience. Like, I know Xbox is going back to their old ways, but they're still a new console. They're still adding new things to it. So it's still new. PlayStation 4 is going to be completely new, because the setup's completely new. It's kind of like a Facebook type of thing. But I mean, for now, I'm just I'm hoping that everything's gonna be all worked out.
Hostile
But
lightning
here's the
strike
end of the
inbound.
game. I went 32 and 20, and yeah. So see you on my next video.